Hello, Floss Tube. I am going to do my first try at a Floss Tube Extra WIP parade. I have around 90 WIPs, so I'm probably going to do it in two parts. I'm hoping I can get through half of it in this first part. So what I'm going to attempt to get through today is everything that I've started from I don't have a date through 2015. So I've been stitching for a lot of years, 40 plus years. Yeah. So I have some old stuff. But the first thing I'm going to show you is one that I'm probably going to make a UFO. This was a stitch along, I don't know how many years ago, called Halloweentown by Alessandra, Adelaide. And I was doing it with a friend of mine, and she finished hers and got it framed, but I don't care for it anymore. It's just too plain or something. So I don't see me ever finishing that. So it's probably just going to go, I don't know where it's going to go, but I don't see me ever finishing that. Right now, that's the only one that I think I will never finish. So what I'm going to show you now are the ones I have no idea what date they were started. I can tell you they probably weren't within the last 5 some years, because I've been trying to keep better track of everything. So hopefully next year I'll have information to give you. And sorry, I know everybody says this, but sorry for the zippers, but if we don't put these back in their bags, then it's already a mess. So this first one I had hoped to work on this Christmas, and I never got around to it. This is Ornaments All Around by Glendon Place. So there's what it will look like. And this is all I have done on it so far. It has a lot. So it's I have it on a real pretty yellow. It's hard to see on camera. It has a lot of Krynic. And I was looking to see, yeah, it's a crystal, 28 count crystal, cashel, crystal chime by Picture This Plus. That's the fabric. So that's the first one. And it has, like I said, lots of Krynic, which I'm doing as I go. I don't always do that. Like when I'm doing my Mirabilias, I usually wait till the end to do that. But this one has so much that it would be half the chart. Okay. I'm going to try not to take too long on each one, just so I can get through them all. I guess I should have introduced myself. If you've never been to my channel before, I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, and you will find on my channel both cross stitch and paper crafting. So I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I do cards. And then also I do Floss Tube, but it's all under the same name, Created with Cindy. All right, so my second one is, let me find the one that has the full picture. This is the Halloween Mantel by Bent Creek, and it's on a big fabric. I'm looking to see if it says, I don't see, but this is, so it uses pearl cotton. So that's how far I've gotten. It's a fun one. Again, all of these I plan to finish someday. I have so many, and I already have like 2 more that I want to start within the next week. Okay, sorry, that was probably pretty noisy. Again, if I don't put it away, it'll get lost. And these are not in any particular order. I don't know what that is. And some of these, if I could find, some of these were part of when I went to Tulsa to the Silver Needle. They have an event every summer, and I haven't been able to go for a few years, but it's a lot of fun, and that's what some of these are from. Like this one is Plum Street Sampler. I think it's Betsy's Autumn. And so I always have to start them while I'm there, but I don't always get very much done. So that's all I have done on this one. But again, I don't know I don't know if they have that anywhere on their website, what years they did, specific designers. I didn't see a copyright on the chart. Oh, this was 32 count cocoa was the fabric for that one. I didn't see anything on the chart that said what year it was published, so this is another one from the event in Tulsa. And this is American Stitch House by Jessie and me. And it's going to make a little needle roll. And I don't have very much done. And I did, I think somebody else probably did this. I imagine I copied this from somebody else. So I've just got the alphabet started. But I did my initials in a different color. Again, don't know what year. And it was a whole kit, so I'm not sure what the fabric was. Okay. This one, I ordered from Tulsa, but it was not a kit. It is Scream House by Jess Mann. So it will be fun. Let's find my piece where I'm actually working on it. It's got different colors fabric. So it's got some of this more grayish and then some purple fabric. So I've just started, I think that's probably most of one little side, and that's it. So again, a lot more to do on that one, but it will be so cute when it's done. I think it was, so I don't know if it's still available, probably not. It wasn't available for a long time, and then they had some extras, and so I purchased it. All right, this is my second time doing these charts. So this is Boo Club. Well, I'll just have to show you this. I don't know where all the little charts are. So you do it all as one long thing. And I did it on just a real neutral fabric like this the first time. And then a friend of mine was doing it on, I think this is Carnival by Picture This Plus. Oh, it doesn't have the label on it. And I liked it so much on this that I gave the first one to my mom on the neutral because she's not a big fan. She stitches, but she's not a big fan of the over-dyed fabric like this. So then I got the Carnival for myself to do. So someday. All right. So that was Boo Club. I think it's Carnival. Trying to be quick about putting all this stuff away, but all right, this next one, where is it? I don't know. Well, maybe we'll find it. I don't know where the piece is. I thought it was right there. Okay, we'll find it later. This is Castina Spell by Blackbird Designs. And I have the, this tray thing to put it in. Sorry for the glare. And I think I've done, let's see. Yeah, this little guy. I think he's done. So maybe I don't have any actual pieces of this in progress, but I consider it a WIP because the whole thing is not done. So, but that'll be fun to have that little tray with all that in it. It'll be fun. All right, this was another one from the event, one of the events in Tulsa. And this is from the Cricut collection, and it's called Wicked Kit. Whoops, there went all this stuff. There's all the floss. It's like two things of floss. I think it's just DMC. Yeah, and then a little bit of Krynic, some bright green Krynic. Again, I haven't gotten very far. I always feel like I should start these when I'm at the event because I don't want the designer to think I don't like them. So I always start them and then I always forget to pick them back up. So that's all I have done. So I really do need to make an effort to pick some of these back up and get them finished. Because there wouldn't be, this one might be a little more stitching, but some of those others, you know, it's not too bad. It wouldn't take that long. All right, let me put that under the table. Maybe I'll make it a little less noisy. All right. This was a new bag I got from Jordy's Handmade. I love it. Look, it's books. And I love books. What's in here? Oh, yes. I don't know when I started this. This is Maiden of the Season. So Mirabilia is one of my favorite designers. So this is actually two-part. So that's Maidens of the Seasons 1, and this is Maidens of the Seasons 2. So it's all the seasons, duh. And I've just started on the first one. I think it goes this way. I didn't iron any of these, so I apologize. But there you go. So this one I started, I thought, oh, this will be beautiful to put above our bed in our bedroom, which I may still do someday when I get it done. We may not be in this house by then. I have lots of, when I get to 2015, which is the last group I'm hoping to do in this first one, it's almost all Mirabilia, because I did a Mirabilia Mayhem or something, where you started a bunch of Mirabilias, or Mirabilia Mania. This is one I was doing with my local needlework store when it was open, a Stitch in Time in North Little Rock, and we were all getting together and doing this. We had done a big hardhanger piece by Cross and Patch, Emmy Bishop, and so then we all started this one, and this is the garden. And I have all this stuff. This top part is like massive to stitch all those flowers. And then it's been so long since I've done the cut work that I will be afraid to do that when I get to that point. I mean, I really would like to have this. We'll see. This one may end up being a UFO at some point, but I hate to do that because it is gorgeous. We'll see. Maybe after I retire, then I can do all these things. I can hope. I still have about 5 years or so before that. All right, what's in here? It's like Christmas. What's in each bag? Oh yeah, this is just a little Lizzie Kate. Cinderella is proof. A new pair of shoes can change your life. And so this is all I have done. I think I started this one so I would have something. I would love the needle minder on that, a little flip-flop. So I had something small to travel with me sometime, but I don't remember when that was. Let's see, what's this? I think this is, yes. So this is Patchwork Pin Keep. I don't know that I have a picture of, oh, maybe I do. I do. There we go. By Blackbird Designs, and this was so Silver Needle in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They do a little help with our friends circle or something, and so they send you by different designers a kit, you know, every couple of months or 3 months. And so this was one from years ago, and that's where I am. I think it's got a couple of pieces to it that you put together. Yeah. So again, I should just finish it. It's not that big. I'm noticing I have a lot of needles in these too. I wonder if they're all the petites that I stitch with now. This is Block Party. Wait, are there 2 in here? Oh no, it's just 2. Block Party by Hands On Design, Block Party Home. So they have a whole series of these that you make into these square cushions. So this one, I think again, was one I had started to travel with. And I love this needle minder, that butterfly. I don't know where I got it, but it's beautiful. This, like everybody else says, that, you know, getting all your WIPs out makes you want to work on all of them. You should see the mess I have in my living room. That's where I was getting them all sorted. It's a disaster. It's probably going to be that way when my husband gets home from work and he'll be like, what are you doing? All right. This is the Village Alphabet by Cross My Heart. Really old pattern. But I love houses. And you could do it several ways. But of course I wanted them all. So, and it's on a linen, but I don't have, let me see if I have it in my, nope, I don't have anything listed for what it is. It's just like an ivory linen, but I have through E done, and then I've started F down here, and I've been doing the back stitch as I go, because otherwise I would never get it all done. There's so much of it. But it's really fun. A lot of different colors. It's all DMC. So, again, I'd love to finish it someday. I haven't found the piece that goes with this. Oh, that's what this is. Oh, yeah. That one that I didn't know what it was, that's what this is, I bet. So this is the Workshop by Fancy That. And I don't remember where I was on this. Oh, yeah. So I got a good start on the pole. And there's a lot of cute little buttons that go with it. If you can see those, like little Christmas lights. So they'll go on that. I think it's a birdhouse. I think it's a birdhouse. That's what it looks like anyway. Maybe? I don't know. That's cute. All right. This is Heartstring Samplery Stitcher's Resolution. And there were a bunch of us when my needlework shop in North Little Rock was open. There were a bunch of us that went there and stitched. And we decided to do this together. And we started it. And that's all I've got. But it's, let me see if I can read it without my glasses. When in doubt, always buy more linen and thread to stitch all day, and absolutely no housework allowed. Always start something two before the last one is, two new projects before the last. It kind of wraps the words, but not where you would expect them, so it's hard to read, and I don't have my glasses on. Before the last one is finished, requiring a return to number 1. Which is always buy more. And we all felt that way, so we thought, oh, this would be a good one for us all to do. And I don't know if anybody has finished it. There was a group of us that were still getting together once a month and stitching just at a library or at a church or something after the shop closed. And then COVID hit, and we've not done that for a couple years now. So I'm hoping we'll get back to it someday. This is Charmed Hearts by Shepherd's Bush. So it's an old one. It's a very soft. I think I have it almost done. I do. Why don't I just get this out and finish it? I probably just have like some back stitching and that's it. Okay. I'm gonna have to, when I get done with going through all this, sort them again and, you know, figure out what I want to try and work on this year. I forgot to bring in, I'll try and do that for my next segment of this, my WIP Go board, because I'm going to try and do WIP Go. Last year I did some. I stuck with it for maybe half the year. And then I had too many other games going on and I just didn't. So I'm going to try to do it again this year. This is my oldest WIP. And the reason I know that is because it's on Ada. And it's Church Street by Barbara and Cheryl. And I have a bunch of their books and I love them. And I would have abandoned it being on Ada, but it's really full coverage. So once I frame it, you won't even know that it was on Ada. It could have been on a 28 count even weave and you won't know. So let me see if I can show you. So see, I've got a good amount done. Maybe I'm not halfway done yet, I don't think. And I have done some of the back stitching on this. I think I started doing some down here. But it's beautiful. And I think this is in, maybe in Charleston, I'm not sure. But I would really, really like to finish this one someday and put it up. It would be just fabulous hanging up in my house. Okay, that's the first band done. Woo, so that's all the stuff that I have no idea what year they were started. Some of them are really old, some of them not as old, but like I said, probably at least 5. I'm trying to just like switch as I take them out of one bin, put them in another bin to my right. Okay, this is now 2012. Things that were started in 2012. This is my, well, it's my first big chatelaine. I did some small ones just to see if I thought I could do it. And I'm looking to see if I have a kind of mock-up picture of it. I do. So this is the Paris mandala. I'm not sure how you say that. And I did, you could choose, whoops. You could choose whether you wanted the buildings to be the same so that it was all symmetrical, or if you wanted different buildings. I wanted all the different buildings, of course. This one just stays on a scroll rod. And it is going to be, again, so beautiful. So I've gotten one Eiffel Tower done. I've gotten all 4 of these done. I should have unscrolled it, but it would have been hard to show you. And then these buildings are done. And then there's a whole border outside the buildings that I'll have to do. But I have to do 3 more of the Eiffel Towers. And that, I think, is why I haven't picked it up much. Because those Eiffel Towers, let me scoot in a little bit for you, are a lot of backstitch. I mean, a lot of backstitch. And it's not like, you know, from one corner of the square to another, it's, you know, you go a couple threads here and a thread there, and that's harder to do. And so I think that's why I haven't picked it up. I do want to do it. I hope someday when I get this one done, I'm going to protect it again. Someday when I get this one done, I would like to take it to Rensel Studios and have her frame it. If you're not familiar with her stuff, look her up. She does absolutely, Jill Rensel. And then she has somebody that works with her. I think her name is Amber. And they do, they'll paint on mats. And the framing they do is amazing. And they do such a good job of incorporating the pattern into the frame and the mat, but not overpowering it. I mean, it's just, if you're not familiar with them, look them up. So that, I hope to have her frame that for me someday. All right, this, we're still in 2012. This is Quaker Christmas by Bygone Stitches, Quaker Christmas 2. And this is 28 count autumn gold that I'm using for the fabric. And then let me pull this thread so I can tell you what threads I'm using real quick. Because it is Current by Gentle Art, and it takes a lot of thread. Current and somewhere Blue Spruce. So those are the 2 colors. I don't know if you can really see those or not. There, that's a little better. Those are the 2 colors I'm using. And let's show you. And this is a fun one to do. I would really like to work some more on it. I have a lot left to do. So this is where I am. Just that corner. But it's fun. It's only the 2 colors, so, and I love the way that current really variegates on there. It's so pretty. But yeah, a lot of fun. All right. Didn't have too many in 2012, just a few more. 2020, when we get there next time, has the most of any, I think. And that was the year I started doing these different games on Facebook. I started with Crystal Academy, which isn't there any longer. But sometimes I had to start something new to fit the prompt, which seemed like a good excuse to me to start something new. All right, what do we have in here? Let's see. Oh, this is Santa's Village. And this is Country Cottage. I think it's Country Cottage, yeah. So it's a whole bunch of little, you've probably seen this before, a whole bunch of little charts. I'm doing it, I think, on the called for. It's that stiff one. What is this called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. But I wasn't happy. Yeah. So I did part of the white and just white and part of it in B5200. And you probably won't be able to tell the difference on the camera. But the B5200 shows up better. So I need to rip out the one that was just white and use B5200. And so that's why it's kind of been in timeout, because I have to go rip stuff out before I can continue on with it. And they keep coming out with more. Like I have the Nutcracker Village. I haven't started it, but I bought all the stuff for the Nutcracker Village for this year. And I have Frosty Forest, and there was like a gingerbread train, and I think I have them all. Frosty Forest I've made progress on. All right, this was from a retreat in Tulsa again. And this was Bent Creek, and look, I had her sign it for me. So this is Professor Snowy Day. And again, I don't have very much done on him, but he's so little. Yeah, that's the right way. So I should just get him out and finish him. I think he has some special, yeah, he had some specialty stitches in his hat, and he's real cute. All right. Last one for 2012. I gotta watch my time too, because I have to be somewhere. This is Bat Manor by Alessandra Adelaide. And I'm doing mine, let's see if I have it written down here. No, it's from Picture This Plus, but I don't have it written down. And I think, so when I started this, I didn't start in the middle. I usually do. This time I didn't. Or maybe I started on the middle on the side, but I didn't take into account this bat wing sticking out over the edge of this. So that's a little closer than I usually do, but I think I'll still be able to frame it. But that's what I have done. So he only has a few colors in him. He does have some orange, or at least I have some orange pulled for it. So black, white, gray, and I guess a little bit of orange. I'm not sure where that is. It's hard to tell because they did it on orange fabric. But anyway, he's a lot of fun. And I have there's a spider one that I have kitted up, and then the tree. So the spider one, I think I have kitted up on that same gray, and then the tree I have kitted up for a really pretty purple. All right, that is 2012. Now we're ready for 2013. Okay. Oh, speaking of Frosty Forest, here's Frosty Forest. So again, this is a whole collection of little, you've probably seen these before, little charts. And you can do them individually. I always end up just doing them on one big thing. I don't know why. I just do. So I have 3 of them done. So a lot farther than Santa's Village. Whoops. And I've started on the 4th one down here. And I might have put this on my WIP Go board. I don't remember. Like I said, I'll have to get that. I meant to bring my planner in with me so I could tell you what was on my WIP Go board, but I forgot. So I'll have to look at that next time. Or I can do that on a following one where I talk about plans. That might be a good idea. This is Plum Pudding, and I have been working on this. So you might have seen it if you've watched any of my other videos. But this is Plum Pudding by Glendon Place. And there's a whole series of these amazing desserts, they're calling them. And I think I have them all. This is the only one I've started on. And I had to put a little, there it is. I had to put a little mark so that I knew the top, because it's symmetrical. I guess not that it really matters, but I don't know. I wanted to. So I've gotten a lot done on this. And I've actually done some of the beading over here. So when I was doing the Crystal Academy, one of the things we had to do was like 300 beads, and I didn't have any projects that were ready for beads. Normally I would not do the beads until the very end, but this one I had like that first half done, so I went ahead and did beads, which is making it challenging now to put it on a Q-snap, but so far I've been able to get it to work. All right. See, I don't even have enough project bags for all of them. Some of them are just loose. All right, this is, let me find, yeah, I don't know if one of them shows the whole thing. Yeah, here we go. This is Blue Jeans and Daisies by Blue Ribbon. I don't know if this is still available or not. It's really fun, and I don't know if I have the, yeah, it's on blue jeans, 30 count Blue Jeans by Weeks Dye Works. That's the fabric. And it uses, I think mostly Weeks Dye Works threads. And this is a real open weave fabric, but it's really pretty. And it's a lot of fun to work on. Maybe I'll get it out this spring again. Because you have all these little motifs, so you feel like you're accomplishing something when you get them done. And the fabric is real soft, so it's easy to work on. Yep. I should not start anything else for the next 10 years, but I know myself well enough to know that won't happen. I'll find something. Like I said, I have 2 that I want to start soon. I purchased, I've seen different people doing the different temperature ones, and the one this year is butterflies, and I love butterflies. So I purchased it, and I just got the fabric for it today, so I'll probably start it this weekend. But it's not started now, so I don't have to show you. All right, this is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. You've probably seen this. There's been a lot of people working on this. And I made myself, because I was getting so tired of them, finish all the stars before I started on anything else. So all the stars are done. And now I have finally started a little bit on the states. So now I'm introducing some of that red into it. So it's a fun one. And let's see if I have the fabric on this one. Oh, where is it? Oh, wait. I have to go look. Hang on. Sorry, I have my laptop up showing me the, there it is. It is 28 count ale by Picture This Plus. And then I'm using for the threads, where are my threads? Oh yeah, they're in here. It is antique lace, so crescent colors, whatever crescent colors, classic color works, antique lace, and Cupid, which is a real nice variegated red. And then the blue, which I've almost run out of, is blacksmith blue. So those are the, and that may be what it calls for. I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it calls for. And that may be yeah, and that's the fabric that it calls for too. So I'm doing it just like they had it planned, and it's really pretty. And I've seen several ladies finish this. I'm like, oh, someday. Now that I've gotten past the stars, I feel like eventually I might get it finished. I'm telling you, those stars took forever. All right, what's next? This is, what is this? Oh, this is, I don't know. I don't have a picture. This is a heaven and earth. This is a Enchanted Christmas reindeer. And hopefully, if I don't have a picture, oh no, I do have a picture. But I think it's all printed out. Yeah. So that's what it'll look like eventually. I just this year started using Pattern Keeper. So I don't have a very big start on this. Just that. And it's just on a white even weave. I can't remember. This I think was 28 count because I wanted to see if I liked working on 28 count, because then I would like the coverage, I think, even better than, and it's just 1/1. But this year I just started using Pattern Keeper. I started another Heaven and Earth using Pattern Keeper, and oh my goodness, I've heard ladies say it's a game changer. It's a game changer. So I think I should have that electronically. So I'll have to find it and get it. So luckily I haven't done too much of it. So I can get it caught up in Pattern Keeper. It's this. This one I have the paper chart, so I cannot do that. This was the first Heaven and Earth I ever started. And it's a quick stitch Psyche's butterflies. So I will have to persevere with it. Not on Pattern Keeper. But it's a smaller one, so make sure it's going the right way. It's really pretty. So I've done some parking on it. This, like I said, this was the first Heaven and Earth I ever started. So I was kind of learning. And I'm still learning. I mean, I've done this is like one page. And you saw I didn't have very much on the Enchanted Reindeer. And then the one I started this year, I haven't finished one page yet. So I'm still learning. I do want to try, I've seen some ladies go diagonal. And so I thought about trying that too on one of them. Starting something new, of course. All right. 2 more in this year, which we are in 2013. I forgot which year we were in. This, I don't think I have a picture. This was a mystery stitch along. Who is this? Oh, Passion Racomo. I won't be able to say her name right. She is Italian, and she does beautiful like ladies. And this is a mermaid, and this is Journey into the Deep. And this fabric is, it's a hand-dyed by Steph. I'm looking to see if I have it listed over here. Shimmering Pool, 28 count Shimmering Pool Joplin. So it's beautiful, and it's very soft, so it's really easy to work with. So I just have the very left side of her and some fish and some little seahorses. I don't know if you can see, they have some Krynic in them too, and I think the fish do too. It's really pretty. And of course now I've seen the whole design. It's gorgeous. And it has beads. Yeah, there's a little Krynic going down there. Anyway, it will be absolutely beautiful someday when I get it finished. But that fabric just looks like underwater fabric. It's really pretty. All right, the last one for this year, what are we in now? 2013, I forgot. I took my time. Okay. Hopefully we can make it through 2015 before I have to stop. We'll see. This is another full coverage. I don't remember if I have this electronically or nope, it's in pattern, so I won't be able to use Pattern Keeper. Or I think some people have been able to import. Oh no, maybe it is, because I think this is just a printout. Yay, that will be good. So this is by Tilton Crafts, and it's called Venetian Sunrise. I have no idea if it's still available. It's gorgeous. I got to go to Venice with my son years ago when he was just starting high school. So that's why I wanted to do this one. So that's all I have done. But you can start to see like the little window, that's the windows, and now there's the arched part of the other windows underneath there, so. But I will have to see if I can get it in Pattern Keeper and get it marked off so I can use Pattern Keeper. That's my goal now. With any full coverage, I need to be able to use Pattern Keeper. All right, that is all of 2013. Let me put this back in its protective. So we are ready for 2014. I don't think there's too many in that one. Uh-oh. There we go. What is this? This is, oh, I think, yeah. This, I know this is on my WIP Go board because it came up in January. This is Butterfly Garden by Drawn Thread. And I'm close to halfway done with it, I think. It's really pretty. It has these really pretty flowers. And now I'm working on the house in the middle. So I'm almost halfway done. And I've been doing the back stitching as I go on this one too, so that it's not all left till the end. Just thread hanging. And this is, let's see, we are in 2014 now, I think. Are we in 2014? Yes. I was looking to see Butterfly Garden. I don't have it written down what it is. It might be what it called for. 34 count Wren is what it calls for. Might be it, I'm not sure. And then I'm using the silks that it called for. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and get some of this out of the way before my husband gets home. All right, next is, again, I don't have a bag for this one. This is English Garden by Rosewood Manor. And I don't have a lot done on it, but, oops, this way. It's really pretty. I would like to get it done. I'm saying that on everything, aren't I think that's what everybody's been doing. I've been watching lots of WIP Go. I love watching WIP Go videos, and I've been watching a lot of them, and everybody's like, I'd really like to finish this. It's true, we would. I need to figure out, like, I've heard some people saying that they're, what is this? Okay, that's this one. It looks like there's something else in here. What else is in here? There's like two things in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, wait. That's this. I don't know where this one is. Okay. They're both Jardin Privé, I think. So this is something Pensée Positive. I don't think I have a picture. It was like a stitch along or a mystery. That's this. And then what I thought I was putting here was something else, and I don't know where its charts and threads are. But the other one that ended up in this bag is also Jardin Privé. I'm pretty sure it is. And there's like 3 designs that you put together. And I'm not sure this is even the first one finished. So it's going to be a long piece when it's all done. So I'll have to find where those threads are in those charts. They're somewhere. Okay. All right, I think this is the last one for 2014. And this is a Mirabilia. This is Red Lady Pirate. And let's see if I put down what, because she's a real pretty. Yeah, she's on 32 count Fairies Storm. Oh, there is another one hiding down in there. Fairies Storm by Picture This Plus. And my mirrors, I usually wait and do the Krynic and the beads at the end, but this is what the fabric looks like. And that's where I am on her. She's so pretty. And we're about to get into tons of Mirabilia now. Because 2015 is when I did the Mirabilia Mania or whatever it was. I did Miramania. And I started like, I don't remember how many. 10, 12, something. Okay, I found one more for 2014. This is, wait, what is this? There's nothing in there. Oh, this might be this is the Halloweentown that goes with that one that I said I probably wouldn't finish. So I can use that bag for something else. I'm gonna put it over there with that. Then I'll remember I can repurpose that bag. Okay. Sorry, I gotta grab this other tote. All right, I think there's one that's not Mira, unless it's Mira in here and I've just forgotten that it is. Oh, it is. Okay. So this is all 2015, all Mirabilia. And if you are familiar with her designs, they're not small. So this will take me years. This is Luna. It's one of the Bewitching Pixies. And let's see, she is on, I don't know, 32 count something by Steph, hand dyed by Steph, but I don't have what it is. But that's where she is. And she is actually, so Nora designs under 2 names, Nora Corbett and Mirabilia. This is a Nora Corbett. Those ones are usually a little smaller. So this one is a little smaller than some of the big Mirabilias that you will see. Okay. I think we're gonna make it. Whew, it'll be close. It will be close. Luckily, I don't have very far to go, so. And I'm not sure when, I'm recording this on the 7th of January. I'm not sure when I'll actually get it uploaded. Hopefully this evening, but we'll see. This is Siren's Song Mermaid, another Nora Corbett. So it's a little bit smaller. I don't have I'm not sure which way it goes. Maybe this way. I'm gonna have to figure that out before I start working on it again, aren't I? So not a lot. So on a lot of these Miras that I started under this Mira Mania or whatever, there's not a lot done on them because I was starting like, I don't know, an unreal amount of them. This is Siren and the Shipwreck. She is gorgeous. I've seen some people have gotten her done and she is. Now this is a Mirabilia, so it's a bigger one. So I've just gotten started on her. And this is, I think, water lily. I'll look here in just a minute. Yeah, when you use these ring lights, it kind of blows out the colors on them. But sea lily, 32 count sea lily, not water lily, sea lily. And I just have a bunch of them stuffed in this bag. I'm gonna have to do some organizing when I'm done with all this. I'm hoping to like reorganize all of them anyway, and you know, like put all of my Christmas ones in one bin and all my fall. So then if I'm, you know, ready to start some work on some Christmas, then I can just go there. This is another Nora Corbett one. This is Red Sugar. There's a whole series of these Red Ladies collection. And again, not much done. This is just part of her apron. So it's just some gray, just a little bit of gray from her apron. Yeah, I gotta organize this. This one I really do want to work on. This is Christmas in London. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is a Mirabilia one, so it's huge. And I'm doing it on an opalescent white. And I have the start of a stocking. That's it. That's all. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Just that little stocking there in the middle. That's it. But again, it will be gorgeous someday. All right. I think there's one more in this, smushed into this one. And that is, oh, at the Met. This is another gorgeous one. Let's see if I have this written down because I really have some pretty, yeah. So this is at the Met. Another Mirabilia one, so a big one. And this is on 32 count Melody from Hand Dyed by Steph. And it's really, I'm gonna hold it back here. Maybe you can kind of see the fabric a little bit better. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All right, one more bag with, yeah, that's all in that one. One more bag with more mirrors, and then we're done with this one. And then I will show the other stuff another time. Hopefully I can get it recorded this weekend, but we'll see. This is Sleeping Princess Mirabilia. So a big one. I think this might be on the called for. Yeah, so that is 32 count Beach Walk. And there's so little done on this that you won't even be able to figure out what it is. And it's the wrong way. So I'm gonna have to rip that out and start over. But luckily, it's not very much, so it won't be bad. All right. What other treasures do we have in here? Oh, this is one of my favorites. Of course, I love all her stuff. This is Red. So she was doing a bunch that were kind of patterned after, excuse me, fairy tales. So this is kind of patterned after Red Riding Hood. I don't remember which way this goes. Let's see if I have. This is 32 count Silver Mist fabric by Hand Dyed by Stephanie. And that's all I have. It's a really pretty gray with soft modeling on it. So it's gonna be perfect for this. Someday. All right, what else do we have in here? We've done that one. I'm gonna have to really sort all this out. What is this? I think this is our last one. Yep, this is our last one. So this is January Garnet Fairy. So she's done most of the birthstones. And this is on something by Fabric Flair. So it's not the called for. Maybe it says up here. Let's see. It just says Fabric Flair. I don't know, but it's a soft blue. But I just really liked the way the pink popped on that. All right, that's it. We made it through 2015. So then we will, when I come back, we will do 2016 through 2021. How long are we at? Let's see. Oh, 1 hour. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time so I can finish our WIP. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. Our WIP parade. Oh, that's not working. It won't stop. I can't get it to stop either on the phone or with my clicker. All right, well, we'll have to edit this, won't we?